Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P26F0, indicates a potential issue within the starter cut relay diagnosis circuit of a Honda Civic manufactured in 2022 or later. This code is triggered when the input voltage in the starter cut relay diagnosis line surpasses a specified threshold while the starter is in the off state. The Powertrain Control Module, PCM, which manages the engine and transmission of the vehicle, recognizes this abnormality and stores the DTC as a warning. The starter cut relay is an essential part of the vehicle's starting system, as it prevents the starter motor from engaging when not required, thereby ensuring the safety and longevity of the vehicle systems. If you're experiencing issues associated with this code, it's crucial to perform a thorough diagnostic procedure to identify the underlying cause efficiently and effectively. The error described by DTC P26F0 pertains specifically to the starter cut relay diagnosis circuit. This circuit's main function is to supply necessary signals to the PCM when the starter is in operation. When the voltage in this circuit registers higher than acceptable levels while the starter is off, it indicates an abnormality that prompts the PCM to generate a DTC for further investigation. The components involved in this process include the relay circuit board, which houses the starter cut relay, and the Powertrain Control Module, PCM. The relay circuit board is generally located near the engine bay, ensuring it interacts effectively with vehicle starting components. Understanding these components' roles is key to diagnosing the problem source accurately. When diagnosing DTC P26F0, several potential causes should be considered. First, the relay circuit board might be faulty, leading to miscommunication with the vehicle's electronic systems. Additionally, wiring issues such as shorts or open circuits in the external circuit could prevent proper voltage readings, triggering the DTC. There's also the possibility of a defective Powertrain Control Module, PCM. If the PCM fails to process the incoming signals accurately, it can erroneously register a voltage abnormality. Investigating and addressing these causes systematically will help you resolve the DTC and restore the vehicle's starting functionality. The symptoms associated with DTC P26F0 often manifest in several ways that can significantly affect vehicle operation. One of the most noticeable signs is the complete inability to start the engine, indicating a possible failure in the starter cut relay circuit. Additionally, drivers may experience intermittent starting issues, where the engine may start at times but will fail to do so at others, leading to frustration. Drivers may also observe warning lights on the dashboard that could indicate problems with the electrical system. These symptoms can directly impact the vehicle's reliability and safety, highlighting the importance of addressing the underlying issues promptly. The first step in diagnosing DTC P26F0 involves a series of operational tests on the vehicle. Start by attempting to turn on the engine. This will give insight into whether there are immediate starting issues related to the diagnosed circuit. After trying to start, switch the vehicle to the off or lock mode. This action is critical to reset the vehicle's electronic systems, allowing for a fresh diagnostic reading. Next, turn the car back to the on mode and wait for at least 5 seconds. This short waiting time helps the circuitry stabilize and ensures that any temporary issues are caught in the subsequent diagnostics. Monitoring the results of this initial testing phase is crucial to proceeding with the troubleshooting process. Step 2 of the troubleshooting process requires a focused inspection of the relay circuit board, particularly looking at the starter cut relay 1 circuit. Disassemble any necessary compartment to access the relay circuit board safely and examine it for visible signs of damage, such as corrosion, burnt spots, or wiring issues. Performing a relay test will also be essential at this stage. Use a multimeter to check for continuity and voltage according to the specifications in the diagnostic manual. Ensuring the relay functions correctly is critical since it directly controls the starter's operation. A malfunction here will likely be at the core of the P26F0 issue. The next step involves inspecting the external circuits connected to the starter cut relay. You will need to focus on the ST-RLY 1-2 and ST-cut RLY1CL signals as part of your examination. Start this phase by checking for any shorted wires within these circuits, as shorts can lead to incorrect voltage readings that trigger the DTC. This inspection often requires visual examination and possibly using a wiring diagram to locate problematic areas effectively. If any shorts are found, they should be repaired immediately to rectify circuit integrity. A thorough inspection of these external connections can greatly aid in resolving the DTC P26F0. The final step in addressing DTC P26F0 involves inspecting the powertrain control module, PCM. Given that this component is central to processing signals from various circuits, assessing its functionality is vital. First, ensure the PCM is receiving clear and proper signals from the starter cut relay circuit. Consider performing a diagnostic check using specialized equipment to assess the PCM's response to input signals. If all other components and circuits are found to be in optimal condition, the PCM could either be improperly programmed or defective. In such cases, replacement or reprogramming might be necessary to resolve the P26F0 concern and restore proper vehicle operation. After completing the diagnostic and repair process for DTC P26F0, a final verification step is essential for confirming that the repair was successful. Begin this process by running a completion test, which verifies that all systems are operating correctly. Following this, reset the DTC codes using a diagnostic scanner to clear any stored trouble codes in the PCM memory. This action is crucial to ensuring that no residual issues could cause confusion moving forward. Finally, attempt to start the engine to confirm it runs smoothly without triggering any new or repeat DTCs. Monitoring engine performance during this stage will assure that the vehicle's performance has returned to standard and that DTC P26F0 has been effectively resolved. Preventive maintenance is fundamental to reducing the likelihood of encountering DTC P26F0 in the future. Regular inspections of electrical circuits, particularly the starter cut relay circuit, can identify potential issues before they evolve into significant problems. During routine checks, be sure to assess the functionality of the relay to ensure reliable operation at all times. It's also advisable to stay updated with any recommended PCM software revisions, as they can contain important fixes that enhance performance and operational reliability. By integrating these preventive measures into your maintenance routine, you can minimize disruptions and ensure a smooth driving experience. In conclusion, DTC P26F0 signals a significant issue within the starter cut relay diagnosis circuit of the Honda Civic 2022 Plus. Effective troubleshooting requires a systematic approach to testing all related components, including examining the relay circuit board, external circuits, and the powertrain control module. It's essential to address potential causes methodically, ensuring that any malfunction is accurately diagnosed and resolved. Regular preventive maintenance can further enhance the reliability of vital vehicle systems. Overall, Being proactive in diagnosing and maintaining these components will ensure your Honda Civic operates safely and efficiently. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.